Hi, this is Adam Holland, founder of ChangeYourLifeAtWill.com, and you can also check out my personal website at adam-holland.com. I'm here to talk to you about today. I believe this is going to be the fourth or the fifth installment of the Change Your Life at Will series. You can see them all again on the website at ChangeYourLifeAtWill.com. And what I'm going to be talking about today is about learning how to have a good relationship and learning how to communicate effectively with your spouse, or really in general just to be able to learn how other people think and why they're happy or not happy in relationships. And I was actually reading this book. It's called The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. Here's a picture of it. When I first saw this, I saw like the cursive writing. It's a purple book, for God's sakes, and it's got the couple on the beach with the heart and everything there. And I'm just like, oh great, romance novel. That's exactly what I need, right? I'm like, oh, this is going to be really stupid. I really had no inclination or want to even read this. But it was highly recommended to me, so I said, why the heck not? So, and I read it, and it really impressed me, to be honest with you. I was really taken back by exactly how I thought I was in a good relationship, and a lot of people think that they're in good relationships, but to their spouse, maybe they're not. So, how do we communicate that effectively with our spouse, and how do we learn exactly what that's about? Basically, this book talks about 5 specific love languages, and they're words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service, receiving gifts, and physical touch. So words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch are the 5. And what it goes into is, let's say if I work at a job and I'm in sales, let's say, and I make a really big sale, and the management or my boss or whatever, they give me a $20 gift certificate. If my love language is gifts, receiving gifts, or could be giving them, but in this case receiving gifts, I'm excited, man. I'm like, yes, I got a gift certificate to a steakhouse or something like that, $20, all right, we do, because that's my love language. I'm excited about it. But if my love language is words of affirmation and they still give me that gift certificate, I'm like, oh, whoop-de-doo. Gift certificate to a steakhouse or something, congratulations, I don't really care, that kind of thing. And people just, I wouldn't like that because that's not my love language. However, if my love language is words of affirmation and, boss or management came up and was just like, oh, thanks for getting that sale last month, that really put us over the top, that helped us make our quota, our profits, were great this month because of that sale, blah, 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 that kind of thing. So if my love language is words of affirmation, I'd get excited about that. So the key to being an effective manager, boss, most effective husband or wife is to be able to learn those people around you, their love language, and to be able to tune into that and being able to, I don't want to say caress their love language in a manner of speaking, but at least, it's basically how you can build up their ego and build up their self-esteem by using these love languages that are in this book. And it really helps you to empower people to be the best possible person that they can become, and for them to be happy. That's why a lot of people, I think, are in what they think is good relationships, but they're really not. To give you a really good example, I had a very good friend of mine who was going out with this girl she was amazing, she was beautiful, she was intelligent, she had a lot going for her, and he would constantly buy her stuff. He just like, I'm going to give this girl the world, I'm going to give her everything on a silver platter, and he did. He constantly bought her stuff, and he thought that was really fulfilling her, but in effect, her love language was actually quality time. And I started to learn that by listening to her words, and because I didn't really know that at the time, but after reading this book, I kind of picked up on like what were the different signals that each of those two people were saying in their words. He'd always talk about how he was going out with friends. He was in a baseball league that he was constantly playing in, and he was constantly doing so many different things. And because her love language is quality time and he wasn't spending that time with her, he could have bought her houses, cars, every kind of jewelry you could possibly imagine, but it didn't matter to her because she wanted the quality time. So if that's my message to you guys and girls, if you're struggling and you're not sure why you're not fulfilled in your relationship, check out this book, The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. And find out not only what your love language is and communicate that to your husband or your wife, find out what theirs is and start acting upon that. Because when they actually see a difference in your attitude, even if they don't read the book, at the same time as you, if they see that difference in your attitude and they start to be more fulfilled and more satisfied in the relationship, that's going to make them want to pick up this book and do that back for you. It's the law of increasing returns. So I hope this has helped you out a little bit today on how to help out your relationships and learning where the other person's coming from, and learning how to be able to uplift them, because as you uplift your spouse, they're in turn going to help uplift you, and you're going to be able to feed off of each other. Just like in Jerry Maguire, it's that whole "you complete me" thing. So I hope this has given you some insight. Check out changeyourlifeatwill.com if you're not there already. This is one of the many videos that I'm posting on there to help you in your life and relationships and work and finances and in your self-belief and everything else you can possibly imagine. So check out changeyourlifeatwill.com. You have an awesome life. You deserve it. Take care. Bye-bye.